So, you know, I feel like there's a lot of this worry and this angst, it comes from a relationship. Or like I said, sorry y'all, interruption. If it wasn't from a relationship, long-term relationship, this is not something with someone that you just met. I feel like this is something that with the person that you've been with for a while. If it's not that and you're single, this is just you trying to find, there's a strong need to find balance within yourself. There's a strong need for you to be fair to yourself. I feel like for a lot of us, or no, I shouldn't say us because I'm not a Libra, but for a lot of Librans, you haven't been being fair to yourself. And you've been the one coming up lacking from this situation, whatever it is. Hence the reason why we have the Devil card as a general energy. And I feel like one of the reasons why it's toiling on you so badly during these winter months, because look, I mean, you know it's in the winter months. She has a little nightgown. She has a little nightgown on. You know, you know that something is not right. I feel like you really feel it in your core. Even financially, I feel like money isn't the best right now. It isn't the best right now. And golly, man, y'all are really going through it. Y'all are really going through it. And I can see why the Nine of Swords comes up, because it seems very hopeless. I feel like for some of you that you've been caught up in like a very circular, you feel like you can't move forward without something pulling you back. And that's why all this worry is coming in, and you're just like, listen, I just need for things to work out in my favor. This is your card, Libra. The Justice card is represented by the sign Libra. This is y'all. There's a strong need for this right now in your relationships, and if it's not, like I said, if it's not a relationship, it's you. There's a strong need for that right now, and you don't have it. So, you know, again, like I said, money is not all that good right now. You may have taken a loss. Maybe you're still recovering. It may not be just like a loss, like you lost some money. For some people, I feel like some of you still are recovering from the holidays. You know, you just like, he's like, you know, I really should not have spent all of that damn money. You know, whatever. The kids had a good Christmas, and that's why you did it. You know, some of y'all, whatever you did, you gave gifts to whoever. You did it because you did it out of pure intent, but you know, you kind of suffered a loss in the end too. But you still have some money left. You're gonna bank your money back up. That's the good thing about it. I think you just feel it in your pockets right now. Health and spirituality. I feel like it's also telling you with the King of Swords, it's time to get things back in control. It's time for you to look at things for how they are. I feel like this is you, Libra. Also, this is you again with that Nine of Swords as a general energy. That is an air sign, this King of Swords. So I feel like this is just you have 3 cards that's representing you in the winter time. It's like a call to order. It's a strong call to order for you to get things back on track. Excuse me. It's an intense call. And with the King of Swords, the King of Swords is he's very intelligent, and this is male or female, okay? But he's very in control of his emotions. Okay? He has emotions. He just probably sometimes comes off like he does not, but he does have emotions, and he expresses them, but he expresses them in his own way. And I feel like with the King of Swords here and with the Nine of Swords, they're coming together to tell you got to get control of your emotions. Okay? Again, with the Justice card, you got to get control of your emotions. This is not being fair to you. Okay? Or the situation for that fact. Because nothing's going to get resolved while you're home moping around. Okay? And, you know, hey, I'm an air sign, and I get it. We are notorious for overthinking everything, and we'll make things out to be way worse. And I'm not negating how you feel, Libra. Okay? I'm not negating. I'm just telling you that I identify and I understand. And it's with me, with further learning, having, you know, acquiring more knowledge, acquiring more wisdom, getting a better understanding of what's going on. Then I understand that, you know what, I didn't have to be up in my bed, upset, crying, you know, feeling like nothing's going to work out. I didn't have to do that. I could have gotten up out of my bed and made a choice to do something different. So once you're realizing that you get that power back, then you'll be able to get on up, you know. And we do. We get in that mode of thinking that it's all over. I feel like a lot of my Librans right now are really feeling some depression. Get out, y'all. Get outside in the sun. I feel like that's what the Justice card is also saying for love and relationships. Love yourself. Get out in the sun. Absorb some rays. Get some good energy. Absorb some good energy back into your body. Because you may be one of those people, for some people, who are affected with it. What do they call that? Seasonal affective disorder. You need to be exposed to sunlight to get out. You know, when you cooped up in your room all the time, you do think that it's the end of the world, but it's the world that you have enclosed yourself into. You got to get outside the world to see more. Sometimes getting out into nature will, not sometimes, but all the time, getting out into nature will help you come up with these answers. It won't do you any good, I guess is what I'm saying, to just stay cooped up in your room. You have to get up. And that's what the King of Swords is telling you. It's like it's time. You've cried enough. Like I said, I feel like this is pulling very strongly from 2015. And so I feel like you brought some of that energy into 2016. Started off 2016 very optimistic and ready, but somehow something, negative thoughts, grabbed hold of you and pulled you back into this cycle again. Okay? So that's what I'm feeling for the winter time, is that you guys are really, I feel like it's a purging though. So that's why I say, you know, allow yourself to go through it, but get out into nature, drink plenty of water, even Epsom salt baths. Sniff some lavender oil. You know, get you some essential oils. Get you some crystals, something to help calm you. Calm your nerves so you can get your clarity back. Because I feel like you're not thinking properly right now. You know, and this could go through for the springtime. But again, understand that this is just a process. All is not lost. Okay, all is not lost. And like I said earlier, the Nine of Swords it's not like it's the Ten of Swords. There is room for progress here. So whatever this is that's still keeping you bound, purge it out this winter. Because when spring comes in, this is actually spring and summer. That's where the true work is going to be done. And I see that you guys are kind of following suit with some of the other signs this year that you know, you're not the only sign, okay, that I've seen going through this huge transformation. And I'm not an astrologer, and I need to be, so I can tie them into my readings, because I feel like it will give you guys an even more in-depth reading. But I feel like I know it is, that there's got to be something going on in the heavens to be affecting everybody on such a global scale, because this is the general consensus for majority of my signs that I've been reading for. Everybody's kind of still bringing in some energy from last year, you know, making a decision that, you know what, I'm going to do it, and actually do it, and putting in the work. Everybody's going through a strong, huge transformation, and you're not discluded out of this, Libra. Okay, I feel like among the signs, some signs feel it a little stronger than others. Now that I would say that you guys may be feeling it a little stronger than others. Okay, but again, you're a Libra, and you work, and you operate on balance and harmony. So when things when things are not balanced and things are not harmonized and things are not running smoothly for you, you have to figure it out, because it throws everything off for you. Okay, so you have such a duality about yourself, but it helps you. And you know, if your scales are not even, it, like I said, it throws everything off. And I think that's what you're coming to see now, that how far your scales have been. You know, if you've been trying to make yourself feel like it's this, but it's really been like this, you know. And so there's a strong need to get it back right, because it's spilling over into every aspect of your life. Okay, so springtime, I see you getting up and doing so with the Nine of Wands. This is you. I see the Nine of Wands as, you can see it as a lot of ways, but I'm actually seeing that this card is a very protective, like he's wounded, this guy, especially when you look in, I like the traditional tarot, Rider-Waite tarot interpretation, because the guy, he's holding the wand, and he has the other 8 wands behind him, but he has his head wrapped up in Curlex. I mean, not Curlex, well, stretch gauze. All my medical people know what Curlex is, but he had, you know, he's wounded in a bandage, like he's been in war, and he's looking back at the past like, what the fuck did I come back from? Like, that's where he is. But yet and still, you know, wands talk about energy. Wands talk about intensity, and I feel like those were the wands were indications of all the times that he's been at war, and he's been wounded, he's been hurt, but yet and still he holds this one wand right here. And depending on how the other readings, and I mean how the other cards look, for me, really determines how I read it. But with this, I'm looking at it as you're ready to give it one last shot. Like, I have this one, I'm ready, you know, I've learned some things, and you have learned a lot. And I feel like this is for a lot of you, I don't know, and I think I said that in the January, maybe December, something. I think it was Libra. Yeah, it was Libra, that you guys are really embarking. I feel like there's some Libras out there that are really embarking on a total body transformation. I think I said something about a weight loss plan or something before, but I feel it strong coming up in the springtime for some Libras. Like, I don't know if that's going to be I feel like some people are actually going to be training for a marathon. I don't know where that comes from, but training for a marathon or doing something totally different to get them raw food or going vegan. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's something that I feel like you guys have been gearing yourself up for, and you probably tried it and failed, and tried and failed, or tried and conquered, then put the weight back on, whatever it is. But you're really trying this time to make it work and make it last, and give it 1,000% this time again. And weight loss, or just like, I don't know, total transformation, bodybuilding, something. I don't know what it is. Yoga. I feel like it's really health related though, which is crazy. Not crazy, but very specific. But for some of you, whatever this is that you're trying to embark on, or maybe it's something that you said that you wanted to do but you never accomplished, and you're going to start to try it again. You're going to try it one more time or something. I don't know. But whatever it is, springtime, that's what you're going to be doing. Because even if it's not anything like that, maybe if it's a relationship, if the relationship has been going back and forth, and you're just like, okay, we're going to try one more time. If it doesn't work this time, then we're going to be done. Because I can't see the Nine of Swords here with this Justice card. There could be a divorce pending for some people. I think I spoke about that too near the end of December for Libras. There could be a divorce. Somebody may be having their divorce actually in the winter time. And here you are in the spring, newly single, trying to get this thing right. Or if you're single, you're still continuing. You're just concentrating on work and other things. You're not really worried about everything. You're worried about self and money right now. Okay, that's whether single or married. If you're, well, even if you're married, you both of you guys are very committed. If you're in a happy marriage and you're fine, this is just the both of you guys committed to making things work. But whatever this, I feel it very strongly for, and I feel like it's single Libras. You know, not necessarily having to do with love, but just in general life. Like if you're really trying to do something, if you're trying, even if it's just you trying to go on a fast and you have trouble, you fail doing your fast, and I feel like you may be trying to start doing a fast or something, and I don't know, I keep seeing like like smoothies and vegan and total like transformation fitness. That's what those are the words are being popped up in my head. Okay, and I feel like it's, like I said, it's a total lifestyle change that some of you guys are trying to embark on. And I feel like for some of you, and I know this is very specific, but what I feel like one of the reasons, what you're understanding now is why you couldn't be successful at it before. I think you were trying to take on everything at one time. That's what I'm being told. You were and if it's not weight loss or whatever, you know, y'all may know, it may be even business, because it is the Eight of Pentacles here. But maybe you try to do too many things at one time is what I'm being told. And you're going to have to learn how to, with the Eight of Pentacles, learn how to perfect things. Take one thing, you know, perfect it, then work on the next one just as intently as the previous one, and make that one perfect just as well. So step by step, be practical about this thing. Money, again, don't even worry about money. Like I told you, money's picking up springtime. You get the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? So money will be stabling off. Money will be coming in. You'll be able to make up for the losses that you suffer in the end of 2015 and the beginning of 2016. Now, with spirituality in the spring, you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess, to me, is really telling you, like, once you've gotten control, once the King of Swords comes in and helps you get control of those raging emotions, it's like, I see it like a story. Like, he steps out, and then the High Priestess steps in. And the High Priestess comes in to tell you, now listen to your gut. Stop, you know, you listen to your head long enough. Listen to your gut. What lies beneath? Give honor to what lies beneath. You know? Do what makes you feel good. Get the confidence back up in yourself. Get up, because it's like I said, springtime, you're going to be getting up. You are making a stance here with the Nine of Wands that you're going to try this thing one more time. Whatever this is, you're going to try it. And you're going to be working at perfecting it. Money's going to be good. But see, the thing about it is, what's going to help you is that the High Priestess is very, she's confident within herself. Very, very confident. And she doesn't need anybody to tell her anything except her gut. She listens to her instinct. And so I feel like she's telling you to definitely spend some time alone. Spend some time in introspection. Spend some time in meditation. Spend some time quieting your mind. I'm going to say that again. Quieting your mind is what she's doing. Because she's telling you the answer is in you, within you. Because I feel like what you're doing in the springtime, you're jump starting and you're just doing, but you're not really sure what you're doing or how you're doing, but you're just doing. And that's okay too, because sometimes you just got to jump in and do, you know. Sometimes that notion comes and you just have to give honor to it and just, you know, start moving, and the answers will come. And so I think that's what she's trying to say, is like, be Be open to this. Listen to your intuition. Go with the flow. Trust your own guidance. Everything's going to be fine. Okay? So, moving into the summertime, you have the Strength card as a general energy. The Page of Swords for love and relationships. 7 of Cups for career and finances. And the World card. So, the Strength, like I told you guys, the Strength card for me always comes in, doesn't matter what type of reading I'm doing. It always comes in when you have some intense energy going on. I always see it when a person's going a deep spiritual transformation. The Strength card comes in saying like, hold on, baby, it's going to be all right. Don't try to fight it. Excuse me, y'all. Don't try to fight it. Resist the need to fight back. Because it's only through gentleness and fluidity that you're going to be able to conquer this. Okay? Not by sheer resistance. So I feel like in the summertime, you guys may be going back to how you felt in the winter. Like I said, you know, we ended off the year of 2015, you guys feeling very optimistic and ready to start into January 2016, or just start the year in general, but then yet still we end up here. So somehow we took a turn, we took a step back, is what I'm saying. And what I see, again, is happening again. Because I feel like, you know, you get the ball rolling again in the springtime, and then somehow the Strength card comes in. I feel like you may have that inkling to want to revert back to that way of thinking, like, you know, this thing is not moving fast enough. But again, you have to remain patient. Pentacles. Okay? Pentacles. You have to remain patient and listen to your gut. About it's not going to be overnight what you're working towards. And that's why the Strength card is coming in. It's coming in as an encouragement to you, as advice and encouragement. Like, you are doing good. I see what you're doing. You know, you may not feel like nobody's watching or nobody pays attention, but don't worry about it. You may be wanting to beat yourself up every day, but don't worry about it. It's okay. This is a part of the process. That's what the Strength card is coming to let you understand, that, you know, whatever you guys are, you know, whoever's want to yearly, or, you know, there's something, y'all gonna have to hit me up, because I feel like there's some Libras out there that's really trying to do like something radically 360 degree different. Like, they're trying to be a totally different person by the end. Especially, like, there's some, it's really a physical thing, but I feel like now you're really understanding it's going to have to be a mind, body, and soul thing. But whatever, you're still up for the challenge. Like, I really feel what, I keep saying that. There's somebody in there really trying to do this by the end of next year. I don't know who you are, but yeah. Keep up the good work. Do that thing. So, what's coming in for you for love and relationships? You have the Page of Swords. To me, the Page of Swords is a way of looking at the relationship in a different way, a more childlike way, from a more curious point of view. Definitely willing to. This is a very smart child. I like the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords to me is a very smart little baby. Very perceptive. Very have a lot of common sense. These are the kids I feel like are like the old souls, you know. The Page of Swords. You talk to them sometimes, you forget that they're actually adults. I mean, they're actually children. You have to, you know, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I'm talking to you. So, when I see the Page of Swords coming in, especially a part of a relationship, given what's going on with everything around it, I feel like it's calling you to take a more lighter approach in how you feel about your relationships, how you look at your relationships, how you communicate to your loved ones. Everything doesn't have to be so you know, you got to put some emotion into it. Now, it is still a sword. It's still a sword, but I think it's telling you just to lighten up just a little bit. Because, again, it's right up under the strength card, and it's telling you, you know, by resisting, things will go better for you if you just go with the flow. Look how they're just walking together. No problems. She's not ahead of him. He's not ahead of her. They're equal. Just walk. And that's what it's telling you. Don't try to rush it. Don't try to lag behind. Just keep up. Okay? That goes for a single and my people in a relationship. Now, when it comes to money and career, finances, what have you, you have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups to me in this reading, going along with everything else that's been going on, you know, you suffered a loss, you're being able to make a little money back, and I feel like you made some extra back. So now what you're doing is you're trying to figure out what you can do with this extra money. Okay? You have options right now. I feel like at this point in time right now, back at the beginning, you didn't have any options, or at least you felt like you didn't have any options. You had some options. You had some options. So this is you being able to make good on these options. Whatever that is. Paying down some bills, starting up a business, putting money into, you know, some type of hobby or craft or whatever that you like to do, or it could be anything. It could be actually anything. This could be you if you've been looking for a job. This could be some job offers coming into you in the summertime. It could be you. It really could be you in the summertime. You deciding what you want to do for vacation. You just getting out and having some fun. Because, like I said, the Seven of Cups, it can mean a lot of things, but I feel like you just have a lot of things coming at you right now, and you're at a point where you can kind of enjoy. I don't believe you were not in a position where you would actually enjoy spending money or feeling the effects of having a little bit of money. And so you're good. Summer finances, summer and spring finances are going to be good, and fall for this, because whatever you do, especially if you decide to put your money in some type of investment or whatever, you're going to do very, very well. The end of the Six of Wands. Finances will definitely be better by the end of the year. And you guys are ending just like a lot of the other readers. Come on, Tasha. Of the signs, excuse me. There was a lot of work to be done within the first 3 seasons, but by the end, it's like this big, huge transformation. And a lot of people have been getting major arcana cards, and you have too. You've had actually, how many in this reading? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just in this reading alone. I haven't turned over the advice card of what was going on up under, you know, the underlying cause. So towards the end of the year, starting in the fall, and I really feel like some of you guys will start to feel this in the summertime as well. It's kind of overlapping because it's so strong of an energy, the strength and the death card. This is why I said in the summertime, it's not through brute force. It's going to be through fluidity and being able to go through the flow. Let things, you know, go how they need to go. Because the death card is coming in. It's prepping you. It's prepping you for the death card. The death card is coming in and is knocking out whatever's left. Whatever's left that didn't get knocked out is going to be gone. Because it wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. Because, you see what I'm saying? It's devil card. This is something that's been keeping you bound. Negative thoughts, people, money practices, whatever it is. Whatever it is. The death card is coming in, it's taking it all out of the way. Eating habits, it's taking it all out of the way. If you have any addictions, any drugs, you like smoke, drink, love, food, whatever. I don't know. Whatever that's not beneficial to you, the death card is coming in and it's taking it out. And it takes it out quicker and easier for you if you learn how to go with the flow and not resist the change. Like I said, the reason why the strength card came up before the death card. Now, love and relationships. You have the Wheel of Fortune at the very end. So to me, for those who are single and you're looking for somebody, you may have somebody come in the summertime as the Page of Swords. I really don't feel like this person is a actual romantic. They probably won't end up being a romantic. They definitely, I feel like they're interested in you, but you may find them a little childish. But I feel like they have some things they need to tell you. You can learn some stuff from this person. And whatever you're learning from this person, it's going to affect you in the fall. You're going to realize it was fated that you met this person. Or life is going to seem very faded. Things are going to be working out in your favor as well. Okay? Because you had to pay your dues this year, Libra. So it's like, it feels like the clock is finally ticking. If it seems like time is moving slow, it's going to start to move back again. Okay? Finances, we already talked about. You're going to be doing very well with 6 of Wands. I did not get on spirituality in the summertime. I feel like in the summertime, with the World card here, you're making sense of everything. You're understanding why everything had to happen the way it did. She's looking back at the past. So she's getting it now. She didn't understand it before, but now she understands, like, oh, okay, because she's taking the time to listen to her intuition. I feel like your intuition, your higher self has been trying to talk to you for the last month, but I feel like some of you have not been trying to do that. You've been trying to be like this 100% of the time, being your, control. But the High Priestess is coming in and saying, no, if you want things to be just, a judge rules analytically, and he rules from his head analytically, and he uses logical thought processes, but he also he or she rules from their heart. And that's what it's telling you, or from their gut. And that's what it's telling you. That you have to use both of these two. Otherwise, your decisions and your actions, the things that you do, will not be balanced if you don't take those two in consideration. And so you're understanding that now. Okay? You learned the lesson. And I feel like for some of you guys, because you have the Wheel of Fortune here, it may have to do with a love situation. You have 2 major arcana cards within love. The Justice card and the Wheel of Fortune. So it may be you've learned a lesson. Now, for some of you guys, I feel like for a small amount of you married people out there, if you've been having some issues and things just have not been doing right, you may find something out in the summertime. Okay? That you may not want to hear. Maybe some gossip or something. But I don't feel like for everybody. I feel like majority of y'all going to be, doing what you got to do. You know who I'm talking to, If you're not worried about anything, you good. But if you already starting off the year worried about something, you may be finding it out by sometime. But in either way, you're going to be looking at it as a lesson learned. And moving forward. It's not going to hinder you. Okay? So there's some chains to be broken and bonds to be broken. Cords to be cut this year. Spiritual cords. Soul ties with this Devil card. Dead energy, stagnant energy, it's time to get the ball rolling. And it's interesting because in the outcome, in the fall, all of your cards indicate movement. Death card indicates movement. Okay, death is about a rebirth as well. Something coming in, knocking things out so you can be transformed. It's talking about a transformation. The wheels on the Wheel of Fortune, it spins. We've been through this over and over and over again. 6 of Wands, you're moving courageously forward. Same thing, you're ending the year off as an outcome card as the 8 of Cups. And I told you about that earlier. So you are making some changes and you are trying to do it and you're moving forward. But I feel like sometimes with the Devil here, there's going to be a strong pull to get you to keep doing what you've been doing. This could be somebody who just got out of jail. Because I can see this person right here. Is somebody in jail. You just got out of jail and you're trying to do things, you're trying to go about things the right way. You have no time to be hanging out with people out the block you need to be trying to, get you a job, coming up with a way to make you some money so you can pay your restitution back to your PO. You're not trying to hang out with those same type of people, or if you were just got out of a relationship and maybe you and your whoever you were with at the time, you were in a certain type of community, whatever that community is, and you feel like that community wasn't good for you, or it's no, you're not about that, whatever it is. I feel like for some of you guys, maybe even, this may be the thing about, when I look at this with this high priestess, how it may be about some of you guys switching your whole belief system. I can see that too. Because whatever's going on, I see it. Like, I can't say it enough. It's a total transformation that goes on. I feel like some people, if you haven't, maybe you've been struggling with religion or something. I don't know, or going to church, or where you stand with. It could be, I just feel that way. Some of you guys are gonna be making a big change. And whatever this thing is, this is something that you've been used to, because the overall energy is the devil card. And you're going to be moving forward, though, regardless of the fact. You're going to be moving forward, to looking for something that's going to satisfy you emotionally, even if that is a more deepening of the connection within yourself. Now, let's look at what's going on up under here. Look at this. The underlying cause of what's going on. It's gotten, what I told you earlier, it's gotten too much to bear. The burden is too heavy. Okay? Things are not balanced, Libras. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not balanced. You're putting in too much work. And I feel like some of the work you're putting in is mental. It could be actual physical work too. This could be a job. If this is a job that you just, or maybe it's a career path that's just no longer fulfilling for you guys. Some of you guys may be thinking about going back to school and starting in the spring. I can see that as that too. But whatever this is, there's an intense need to get rid of it, because you guys know that you're not feeling balanced. Now let me look at the advice card. 6 of Swords. It's time to get out of that, get out of your mental and move forward to something more peaceful. Okay, Libras, it's time. It's telling you, you got to get out of your head. Because the longer you get in, you stay in your head, the longer you're not going to get up to do anything. What you're trying to do requires action. Okay? Action, action, lights, camera, action. That's what I keep hearing. You can't just keep thinking that, well, let me just say this. Intention is strong. Mind power is strong too. But I feel like whatever this is that you're trying to change is going to actually require some physical effort from you. Whatever that is. You know what it is. And so it's telling you that. It's time. It is so time, my babies, to move on and do what you need to do. If this is a relationship that is no longer serving you and it's not fair to you, it's not fair to your partner, it's not fair to anybody, it's not fair for the children, it's time to stand up on your own 2 feet and move forward. This card is also a card about codependency. Staying to something that you know is not the best for you, but you do it because you are complacent, which is not like a Libra. So whatever this is, and like I said, it could be applied to a lot of different areas in your life, but I feel like whatever this is a very prominent topic in your life. And it's something that I feel like you feel like if you don't get a grip of it, it's going to totally take over. Or maybe it's already taken over your life. There's a strong need to gain control back over your life. So whatever that is, like I said, it's money. And I really don't feel like it's money though, y'all. Honestly, because I feel like money is pretty good for you. I feel like this, for you guys, it's more mental. It's definitely more mental. It may be relationships, because you have the Justice card and the Wheel of Fortune in the relationship. But I feel like it's definitely how you mentally process things and how you view it, your perspective. You don't have to carry the whole weight of anything yourself. Understand that. Okay? You have to move out and move into a more peaceful place within your life. So understand that you are enough too. And you can trust your gut to guide you. That's what the high priestess is telling you. You know, if there's some type of if something is not whatever religion you grew up off of, and it's not, it doesn't make sense to you, do some research on it. You know, read about the things. Read about the things. The high priestess has such in-depth, she has such deep knowledge. She represents the esoteric. She represents the occult, hidden. You know, she's telling you to dig deep. If it's not resonating with you, maybe it's not resonating with you. You know, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, we follow the religion that we grew up on. And I feel like for some of you guys, if it's not like health and fitness, I feel like it could be like religion or spirituality for you. I really do. So there's a strong need to do that. Get yourself right, get yourself balanced in all areas of your life. And I feel like if you do the work and not give up and don't let yourself succumb to the negative thinking, and the ruminating thoughts, you will undergo that transformation. You will be ending up that different person that you thought you would. Now, by the end of the year. But what I would say though is be open to however the transformation comes to you. Okay, I feel like it's going to come in ways that you hadn't even thought about, but avoid the need to try to plan it out. Just be cool with how it comes, and I feel like you'll do better that way. Okay, so again, y'all, this is a very good reading. You know, please don't look at it like it's depressing, and because it's not. It's really not. It's a beautiful reading. You're ending off the year on a very positive note. You're getting a deeper understanding of yourself, a deeper understanding of your relationships. Your money will be flourishing. Spiritually, you're going under some things. That's the tough part. That is the tough part. You know, energies around you may be a little stressful. But all in all, it's because it may feel like this year that you're in a pressure cooker. I'm going to just say it like that too. You may feel like that. But I feel like when it's done, and the lid is going to be taken off, and you'll be fine. That's what I hear for fall. You'll be able to breathe. But just be prepared. Spring, summer, you're going to be doing some work. Okay, guys? So thank you so much. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing to my videos. And thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.